Hastens Berat's wheel, causing ravening plants to spring up in the corpses of the fallen and heal allies in the area of effect. Nice. Rot Skulls. Ranged weapon. Sun Lance. Powerful lance of sunlight from the sky. Piercing and burn damage on single target. Venom Bloom. Panic Inducing Field of Poisonous Flowers. Frighten, weaken, and deal raw damage. That is, the Sunlance and the flower thingy sounds very good. Get some athletics. Cleansing Flame. Continuous burn damage for 5 seconds and accelerate the timer for all beneficial effects on target of heals. As well as those of any continuous damage, so it makes all the dots faster. Leaps up to 2 nearby enemies. Nice. Crowns of the Faithful. Perception, Intent, Resolve. Minor Intercession. Calls upon aid of the Priest's God, restoring endurance and reducing duration of all negative effects. Prayer against Treachery. Protects against domination and charm. Nice. Spark the souls of the righteous. Not the best spells in my opinion, but quite nice. Amplified Wave. Crush damage, knocks prone. Area of effect allied target. Oh, it's 4 AoE that knocks them as well. That's actually very nice. Disintegration. Burns away the ethereal synonym that holds together the mind, body, and soul of the target enemy, causing it rapidly to take raw damage. Targets that have endurance reduced to 0 disintegrate into non-existence. Sounds good. Mind Plague. Destroys an enemy's memory with calculated accuracy, confusing and dazing them before rapidly jumping up. Oh, ooh. Ooh. All of these are so nice. I'm not a big fan of the disintegration because I have the detonation already. I do like the Amplified Wave and the Mind Plague though. Let's get those. And one more. Death Ring. That sounds fun. Calls a black ring of necrotic energy in the being that spreads out in all directions, causing corrode damage to everything that it touches and potentially destroying those with low endurance. Okay. 1000 raw damage against Fortitude. Arcane Reflection. That's the spell reflect. Hex. Daze. Chain Lightning. Yes, please. Martial Power. Caster. Plus 20 deflection accuracy, 8 might, 8 constitution, 8 dexterity. Spellcasting disable. Oh, so that's for melee mages. Holy bonuses though. 8 might. Case of the Adragan. Petrified. AoE Petrified. Needles precisely piercing burst. Bypassing their damage reduction. Freezing Pillar. Damn, there are some good spells down here. I want the Chain Lightning. But I would also like the Gaze of the Adragan and the Piercing Burst, to be honest. Let's take the Gaze and the Chain, and I'll get that next time. We are also very close to max level. Well, one more level.
A blade in the dark. Of
Take
course.
a look in this room. Oh, you cannot go from here? Okay, let's not take a
Hey.
look in there. So I need to go this way. A large ornate Engvitten door stands before you. To either side rest large crystals glowing with faint light. You feel a peculiar change in the air, as if some presence were nearby, yet there is nobody to be seen. You hear a whisper emerging from thin air, from the general direction of the door. It grows in both volume and number of many voices speaking quietly. In moments, it has become in a chaotic hiss of voices, each vying to be heard. But as you listen, the voices begin to settle into a cadence, and then into words, a phrase spoken by many at once. Beneath stone and weight of years rest one who would slay death. Who comes to wake him? I'm Belenar, rightful lord of Caednua. The voices whisper and murmur, and then fade, so swiftly and suddenly that the silence that follows is jarring. Nothing follows. It seems you have been dismissed. I'm gonna go and talk to the spider people. Give them what they want. It's gonna be sad when we are max level. It lives and it stinks of dust and old souls. Does it have the Adra Zarek ones? I found all the samples. I'll take them back to your leader now. Now, Lingerer, it steps forward, claw so outstretched. Give us what Zarek demands. This is not for an outsider. A crawling worm among giants, he hisses. Give it here. You think you frighten me? Zarek asked me to do this because you couldn't. You feel a sudden pulsing wave of anger from the Withrak. It is so clever-tongued, the trespasser. I will feed it to the spiders. Let them drain the juices from its eyes. What does it know of the endless paths? The Withrak crawls. It walks them, but a little while. It crawls. It uses trickery to pass the Undermen. I was very tricky. And Withrak studies you for a long, silent moment, black eyes gleaming. At last it lets out a rattling hiss, frustrated. I name it poorly. It is pestilence, not trespasser. Go then. Take these things to Zarek. It is wild thing, and I do not wish to look at it. It has its victory. When the endless paths swallow it up in darkness, I have mine. Feel that is. How's it going, Halfdansken? Yo, spider boy. Zarek greets you, dwarf animal. It has been below. It has what we seek. I have all the other samples. You feel another passing itch in your skull, then a rippling echo of joy. Then with Draka owe you a great death. With these we study, learn master secrets. We make statues greater than old dead master of hollow place. Stravek Narith will gleam like the sea. Withrak, thank you. Is having coin is custom, yes. Withrak have coins of many ages. Will give many. He thinks a moment. If dwarf animal goes still in the deep places, should talk to Krivi. Krivi has supplies, will help. Yes! Zarek is giving this also. Fun in tunnels and does not suit Withrak. Keeps a dwarf safe, yes. It will bring fortune. That's all I get for helping your colony. Glad to help, Zarek. Withrak, remember. Long after a sun falls in the sea, this is a start of something. New turn of the wheel. Zarek turns toward the nest, lining the walls. Yangu will live in better place. So what did you give me? Oh, this. Drawn in spring. Dagger. That's actually quite nice bonus. The wounding. complete damage on every hit. A Legend of the Living Land speaks of a marvelous and dangerous garden watched over by 4 guardians: North Wind, Southern Gale, Western Sun, and Eastern Moon. To protect the garden from those who would disrupt its wonders, and to protect hapless wanderers from the ravenous beast and carnivorous plants within, the guardians diverted travelers with their respective domains: frigid and buffeting winds, glaring daylight, and the darkness of night. 3 would stand alert at each season, while 1 guardian rested. It is said that the Western Sun summoned dawn in spring each year after slumbering from the winter slumber. I don't know, really, Knight. It's kind of annoying. What is a Valium? Oh, it's the... shit. I don't know why I get those. Might be just that there is a lot of daggers in game, for some reason. I don't really need daggers, which is annoying. Your leader said you had some supplies to sell. Yes, Zarek is saying you help us. Krivik is collecting supplies. Adren Tongue can see. Nice. Shop here. Ah, he doesn't sell supplies, only crap, armor and stuff. Although those are very high-end crafting materials. You go start, we track army with these. Shame no supplies in here. Really annoying. I don't have anyone who uses daggers. No. Oh, I can... This is not stealing anymore. Nice. Yoink. What did we get? The martial power and the death ring. Nice. A lot of spells that Alot doesn't have. Spirit Lance. Piercing damage. Foe only blast explosion like ones do. Malignant Cloud. Minor Grimoire imprint. What was that actually? Ah. Noxious Burst. Thank you.
Hi?
Spirit Lance. And the Cloud. Is there 10 levels of spells?
Hey.
That is actually quite strange. It shows that there's 10 levels of spells on the spellbook, but the game actually maxes out at level 12, which is the next level. And I'm sure I'm not gonna get
Yes?
this many levels of spells on the next level for him.
Hey.
Room for expansion, maybe? I mean, why would you otherwise do 10 levels of spells if you're not planning an expansion to use those? I need to run all the way to the one of the inns. Hey Kinu, how's it going? One of the inns to get stuff. Just gonna watch this half AFK. Well, lurkers are the best. Watchers always. Highly appreciated. Even if you're not chatting. Didn't Kana actually want something to do in there? He's also level 5, so we're probably not using him anymore in this playthrough. Although he would level up really quickly down there. Also die really quickly to anything. It's a bit annoying that the party members who are not in the party don't level up nearly at the same pace as your main party. It kinda renders them unusable on the long run. I wish they would patch in that supplies are sold in the Caed Nua. It's very annoying to have to run all the way here to get the materials for camping.
Greetings.
So sleep in there.
Hello.
Let's see what. Buy. Camping supplies, trade, go.
Hey,
What's the happening here? Old hero of Saints War has arrived. Ooh, prestigious visitor. +5 on both of those. That's nice. Although it's not like they do anything.
hey,
I feel like the Stronghold is a bit a missed opportunity from the developers. They have the mega dungeon there, which is very nice. They have all the upgrading stuff and all that, but the keep is kind of dead otherwise. There's like nothing really happening in there. I think they could have added a lot more stuff for that. That would really weird me out as well, Kino. Just some burly man laughing in the background when you know you're alone in your apartment and you think it's coming from somewhere in your apartment. I would be reaching for my gun if I had a gun. Oh, I'm running out of disk space in my drive. 1 second. I'm recording this, so it's probably complaining about that. Let's make some space quickly. Would be a shame if I ran out of recording space in the middle of stream. There.
of course.
Yeah, that would be nice, Halvdansken. There are some of those events that happen that there's attacks on your keep. It's like a small group of bandits or something, and it's like meh. Did you play this game, Half Dunscan? Or actually, anyone who is still alive in chat, did you guys know where in this keep in the Path of the Endless is the part where you need to do Kana's quest line? Because I think Kana wanted to come here. There. This Timon died. Find the ruins beneath Gate Nua. So I'm not sure where, which part is this Kana's quest there. Yeah, I am Knight Basilisk. I'm just. Can I miss the thing for Kana if I'm not having him in the party while I'm down here? You want bullshit? Well, that's good, Half Dunscan. I mean, I should probably have him hang around all the time in here, but he's 6 levels below my rest of my party, which is a bit too big difference. Also, I really think the Chanters are not the best class.
Keeping an eye out.
At least on low levels, like level 5. He wasn't really offering anything for the party that I needed. And the other guys were much more needed for everything.
Quit up. Quit.
Hey,
You Spectre.
on it. That's very helpful.
Let's get the right spell. Holy range on this spell. Well then. I think I just found my new favorite spell for this guy.
Ready. So much for you.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Oh, almost had it. Let me try.
Yeah. OP spells much? No.
Try again. Curse your eyes.
This spell knocks down all of them.
This thing isn't doing the job.
In that massive AoE.
For Athens.
And infinite uses in
Not getting through
combat
me.
as long as you're doing damage.
Curses. I'm blinder than a whorepox bat.
Laying low. Of course.
I really think Ciphers might be the most powerful class. They have few really powerful spells. A hazy form stands before you. From time to time, the blurring features resolve in what you take to be an elven man. I can't do this anymore. How am I going to explain? How can we possibly give him what he wants? The spirit speaks in quick, hushed bursts of anguish and and shakes his head as if to answer his own questions. He's going to kill me. He's killed so many. Why should he stop here? Who are you? He has brought so many people down here. I hear such terrible things from the upper floors. Even here, these constructs, I cannot sleep. His voice lowers. I think sometimes that I will wake and find myself inside one of the animats. Will I ever even know? Will it not be like waking one day to find myself blind and mute? What does he want? The figure paces a few steps, raising his hands to his temples. What we cannot give him, even after all this time, there is so much we do not know. He wants his son, the boy he knew, whole and preserved, returned to him. But people, souls, they don't always remember. Who's to say his son will remember being his son at all? Remember his father's face? I have seen mothers forget their children. What are you doing here? I'm hiding. I passed by one of the machines and I couldn't breathe. I was thinking about the work we've done, the things we've seen, how even small deeds can scar the soul. Is mine so ragged? Will Odnua's son be grateful when we have torn him from his rest? How could you do all this? I don't think it would go this so far. I didn't know. Odnua is our liege lord. How can I refuse him? He looks up, startled, looking past you. No, I'm not. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm only frightened. I'm sorry. Don't tell anyone, please. Are you still loyal to Odnua? Of course. I am David's servant. His voice goes high with terror. I didn't mean, please. I never meant that I would ever renounce my oaths. Do you know the way past the speaking door? I know the oath, of course. We speak it every day. I am servant to Odnua. My sword arm is pledged against his enemies. My soul is sworn to his purpose. The spirit seems to curl in on himself, sworn.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Broad belt of power. Aptly named, this belt is comprised of a broad span of boiled leather joined in front by silver buckle. Arcane spells have been forged into the material, and it grants the wearer, those who wear it, undeniable strength and a newfound sense of determination, which, even if it is induced, can rouse even the meekest of the individuals to action. That is a very nice belt. Flames of Fair Rian. It's a saber. Fireball. Grants fireball. Burning lash. Accuracy. Yeah. This saber has posed a mystery to historians and weaponsmiths for 2 centuries. It was recovered from an Ingvitan ruin, but almost all experts agree that it was far younger than any of the artifacts left by that ancient civilization. Yet no one has been able to explain the runes on the blade, which are unmistakably Ingvitan. The one fact on which all have agreed is that the weapon is formidable if poorly understood weapon. It looks actually pretty damn good. More damage. Fireball, burn damage, and exceptional. Yeah, it's better than the resolution. Also, it's pretty epic. Could put slaying on it. Let's put spirit slaying on that. So we can shoot 3 fireballs now per rest. Good. Plus it is a flaming sword. Nice. This is a nice upgrade. Well, down we go. It's funny that almost all the upgrades we found here are more or less for Aether. I need to put this on someone actually. Do we have a strength boost already? Your hermit's hat is suppressed, so it's useless at the moment. So is the shawl. Yep, it's good for Hirav, yes. I mean, he's also a spellcaster. More damage. Actually, a group of druids would be actually really good. Have like 2 tanks, healer, and 3 druids. They would do a lot of damage. I'm enemy to Odnua, my sword and pledge. I am servant to Odnua, my sword arm is pledged against his enemies, my soul is sworn to his purpose. You feel a peculiar chill. Here pass no traitors. Oh. Well, I guess I'm enemy to Odnua. There we go.
Quiet.
Guardian of Odnua. Whoa. New stuff.
I'm ready.
Hey,
Tell
Hello.
me.
That's a lot of enemies.
Well? What?
Although it's nothing I can really handle. The craziest part. Even if there are so many enemies, I should be able to deal with this. Let's try the Malignant Cloud.
Don't even spoil
Arthek were Thunroth.
Sock, tree, thoo!
That didn't work. Need to try something else.
Yeah, that spell is so OP. The Amplified Wave. It's way too good in my opinion.
Aye?
Sock, tree, thoo!
This thing isn't doing the job.
Ah! Curse your eyes!
Leave it to me.
Massive AoE knockdown. That also does really good damage. Which you can spam. Well, not exactly spam, but
Keeping an eye out.
cast a lot of times. The Edge of Reason, Battle Axe. Crit multiplier, damage restored as endurance, and superb. Edge of Reason is Edge of Reason belonged to a barbarian from the Deadfire Archipelago who loved to rush in of battle. Each strike against his opponents renewed his strength, and each victory only whetted his hunger for a further bloodshed. He killed his foes slowly, relishing the ebb and trickle of their life, and drawing might from their terror. He grew bolder and more reckless, surrounding himself with enemies to feed upon their collective vulnerabilities. Eventually he found himself overwhelmed by a mob of combatants, And not even his furious attacks were sufficient to sustain him. Can you actually use axes? No. So we got epic axe, which no one can use. Yeah. And this is why I hate
I'll
the
see what I can find.
weapon proficiency system. It's so annoying.
There's something ahead.
Clanfatan Adraswen, lore giving, perception, resolve, dexterity. Amulets of the are most often gems. That doesn't have any descriptions, only that. Soul whip bonus, keep that. Everything could have durability. I guess so. I guess so. But it's still annoying because I keep finding all these epic weapons and stuff, but I cannot give them to anyone because no one has the proficiency to use them. I mean, it's only 5 accuracy you lose, really, but still. Actually, although this gives 12 accuracy, so it might be better than whatever she's using at the moment. Yeah, even if she loses the bonus, she still gains +1 accuracy, +3 accuracy. Sorry, but the guarding is very good on this Shatterstar, so I'm gonna keep it. I mean, her main purpose is to tank, and if she can grab multiple enemies so that they don't run into the casters, it's better. Down we go, level 14. I think I'll try to complete the whole Path of Endless now, and we can forget about this after that, and then we can just beeline into the main storyline. Suspicious as hell. Any good hints to what I can do better? Which class are you playing, Guthrie? And how far are you into the game?
There's something ahead.
Another one of these necklaces. Yeah. You're playing a fighter. Just came to the first city. You can find 2 followers in the first city, and I would highly recommend grabbing those. And then going exploring into the other nearby areas and trying to find the other party members. When you get a couple of the extra party members, the game becomes much more easier and doable. But if you're just alone, it's very difficult. Or even with just 2 guys you find in the first city, it's still quite annoying. Also, I would recommend skipping in the first city there's a ruined church. I would recommend skipping that in the beginning and coming back to it a bit later. It's very difficult at the start. The enemies there are really nasty, and I would go level up a bit and get some gear and levels under your belt before you go there, and getting a healer. Also, if you have some spare money, you could actually hire a one of those adventurers you can make in the inn and use that. I didn't want to use any custom-made characters because I want to use the
What?
pre-made characters with story and all that, story and lore and all that. But it would be a massive help if you actually do make some custom characters. It does take a moment to level up, yeah. I mean, there's only 12 levels in the game, so if you level up quickly, you would run out of levels very fast. Just getting additional meat into your party helps a lot. I mean, having multiple people do stuff helps so much. Getting Durance was the thing that really made the game much doable for me, because he's a healer. Having access to healing spells makes big difference. The spirit of Odnua. The shade emerges like a wound in the world, split open to reveal a hollow darkness. Beneath a writhing crown of shadow lies a gleaming mask, bearing the visage of an older man. Silver face turns toward you, features golden still. From within the sockets of the mask's eyes, guttering fires emit their eerie light. Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh.
Would you abandon your king? Take up your sword! To battle! The enemy has come!
Up the stairs, after all the trouble I went through to get down here. What are you, spirit?
You forget the face of your lord? No. Better to say that you see more clearly than my subjects.
Before you is Odnua, king, in life of a great people. In death, master of nothing. You built the endless paths?
The endless paths. 1,000 hands toiled to create it. But it was my voice, my will, that directed them. The great work of our age.
This is almost a reference that it was actually kickstarted and people were handing thousands of people were handing money to them to create the place. Or it would have been, if they had only allowed me to finish, if they understood that from such rotted foundations could emerge wondrous achievement. That same curse I sought to cure afflicted them in turn. That my son might, from one moment to the next, be lost to me, is abomination. His voice thickens with grief, reverberating through the chamber. He wants only that I should be proud of him. How can a father convince his son that he might accomplish nothing and still be light of his life? How is he if he's gone? So many hours and days spent wondering. If I had been there but that moment earlier, if I had stopped him from leaving that morning, if I had only known that I would never see him again. Lost. Oh.
Treading these endless paths, these regrets, with him forever moving out of reach, into some darker place, away from me. Have they loved nothing in all their lives? Lost nothing? Wives, husbands, children? Might I not show them then the agony of it?
What has caused the paths to become overrun? It takes Odnua a moment to speak. Time, the press of time. We chased such beasts from our worksites in our day. They were but passing pests, but in time their numbers have been allowed to grow. And now they are chased up from the depths by that which dwells there, the new master of this place. Ooh. Feeding on the souls of all that have succumbed to the paths, to grief or greed.
Have they loved nothing in all their lives?
What
Lost
happened to this
nothing.
place? Odnua's voice gains a distant quality. We sought the place where the veins of the worlds meet, where souls might be drawn from Adra. If we could find the means to keep the soul intact, to preserve its memory, we are so close. It is nearly done. My people shaped for me a titan, vast and wondrous in form, so that it might be worthy of the soul that would dwell within it. He reached out a hand, pointing a dark and tapering claw towards the steps. I have not looked upon it since. They will destroy all that I've worked for. They will steal my only hope. Odnur raises his arms, now lashing tendrils of shadow. Will we allow the rabble to strike us from this world, to steal my son from me a final time?
Up, soldiers! Up, conquerors of death! Keep them from the statue! Will you leave your lord to fight alone?
The stone seems to shake beneath your feet, and the air grows cold, but nothing emerges from the shadows. The echoes of Odnur's command fade. The spirit regards the crystal where his body dwells, silent. If you are not master of this place, who is? Something with longer reach, for I can do nothing outside this fridged chamber. The stone is like an anchor. The mask turns back towards the crystal at the center of the room and the body there. Many
souls do pass from time to time into this place. The Audra draws them deep, and there they are consumed, but not by me.
Something dwells in the place beneath us, and there feeds upon my people, as it did when we drew breath. It is an old, ancient thing, and you will not conquer it, any more than we could conquer ignorance. Odnur suddenly shudders, and the shape of him seems to warp and twist. The tines of his dark crown grow long, and the surface of his mask ripples like molten ore. The mask...
None walk there save Odnur's line. You will not tread in that place. Not there.
What's down there? All the souls the paths have ever known, bound still to the Adra, waiting for their chance at rebirth, or else trapped within the fragments. He reaches a formless hand toward his mask, only to jerk it away, as if scalded. My son, somewhere, he must be. How are you still here? Is it so strange? I can sense the power in you. You must have seen, by now, the limits of the shroud, how easily one slips its shackles if pressed. Yeah, exactly, Ogrigani. Search everything and do everything. Helps a lot. My son did not have the time, perhaps, to... It was so fast. His soul went swiftly into the stream, but I could find it again. I did find it. I was so close. And then invaders, the mutiny, traitor soul, coming to smash the machines, the crystals. They had no thought for the life spent, the progress we had made. To rip a soul from the afterlife, to return him to my arms. I was so close. The mob slew my most faithful. Then they came for me, a blade in the stomach, like any common dog. But I robbed them of their trophy. My body, at least, would not be parted from this place. I cast one final spell. He indicates the crystal at the center of the room and gazes upon it for a few moments. And what happened? There was pain. I woke sometime later. Woke, or else just became aware that I was in the world again. That I had sight and hearing and memory. Always memory. This chamber I recall. The final moments. And in recalling them, I am returned to my power. It is tempting sometimes to remain thus, to be some semblance of a king. Oh, nice, nice. Nice night. Let me know, let us know as well how crap or terrible it is. Or good. If not that, I remember all else too. The hurt of dying, the loss, I feel as keenly as on the day my son was taken from me. Should such things too, not to be claimed by time, as our words, our art and lives have been. Is the memory so cruel that time dares not touch it? For 2000 years I have stood upon the precipice of victory. I cannot retreat nor cross. I am anchored to the very stone I shaped to shield my corpse, and all the while he is there, just out of reach, beyond me. Before you is Odnur, king in life. Why have you sent beasts to attack me? What are you that I should should concern myself with your life, when they have trapped me here. I cannot cross the threshold, the way is barred to me. He is out of my reach, even now. They have broken it, my statue, my memorial. The vein is severed, and I am parted from the source. And still, something dwells in the place beneath us, and there feeds upon my people. Ah, okay, that's the same discussion.
None walk there save Odd Nua's line. You will not tread in that place. Not there.
If this thing is responsible for the attacks on Caed Nua, perhaps I can help us both. How? Will you destroy that which survived the end of my people? No. You will only anger it. It will drink your life like water. But it's destroying this place as surely as the Engvithans did. It threatens your world, your homes, not mine, for we are long dead. To me it is but an obstacle, and when it too at last perishes, I will have my chance. I have waited for so long, I cannot risk this.
But you see them. What remains of them? As the Mad One did before you. As I do. None walk there save Odd Nua's line.
Be calm, I mean you
You
no
will not-
harm. You can do nothing, I would not suffer gladly to keep you from that place. Do you think to fool me? We have suffered too many traitors. Odd Nua raises hand towards his face and fires at their dim. You would only be destroyed, as swiftly as any other soul which ventures there. I cannot risk that you should meddle with the statue. No, I will not allow it.
But you see them. What
I do not
None
answer
walk
to dead
this.
kings. He turns sharply towards you. I will not tolerate trespassers, not here. The sisters will guard me still. Children of the wheel. This is not the eternity they longed for, not the discovery I promised, but still they linger here, bound by my loyalty alone. After all this time, you will not be what sends me from this place. Perhaps your son's spirit still remains here somewhere. You think the possibility does not rule my thoughts? I have been bound as surely as if they had intended it. It is an irony I have reflected upon for longer than you have walked the world. And now you think to counsel me? It is not the chamber binding you. It is your rage, your grief. That is, no. I have tried to leave this place. I would go to my son. I would let nothing stop me. You are lying. The shade's eyes glow with an ominous light. The souls here, they are all trapped within a moment. They cannot free themselves. It is the same with you. No.
No! It is not my doing. It cannot be so simple. I will drive the invaders from the halls. I will go down those final steps, and there, finish my great work. None will stop me.
You lose yourself each time you try to leave, don't you see? Lose. Am I to lose all that remains when I have already spent an eternity in regret? You think to fool me? Resolve 20, holy... Yeah. It's not a loss, only a path to something new. The dark shape of Odd Nua's spectre shudders and heaves. The air around you grows cold, until frost has begun to form across the tiles. The shadows seem to draw like themselves, threatening to plunge you into the darkness. And then at last...
End, then. At last. Morrows.
Boom. So you can kill it or discuss it to death. Good. Shroud of Mourning. Mourning. Pre-resolve. Quite nice. The rough texture and faded colors of this cloak suggest that it's an ancient. The symbols and runes along its edges indicate Engvithan origins. Scholars of Engvithan culture have translated an old story about father driven mad with grief by the death of his son. He entered a permanent state of mourning, donning the traditional garb of the bereaved and locking himself in his keep. The story suggests that he performed horrific experiments upon the living in effort to resurrect his dead son. His mourning clothes were said to be infused with the power as a result of these experiments. Well then, 3 resolve. Do you have a resolve bonus? You're +2 already. I don't know if I can put this on anyone. She has +2 already as well. I don't think we can put this on anyone. Hiravias has intelligence, I want that. He has perception, but he has also resolve +2 already. No, that's from the resting actually. Yeah, we actually will get... You get it. Shroud of Mourning. For Durance. The irony. I could give up the Soul Whip bonus, almost. Nah, let's just keep it like this. Should be fine.
Hey, I shall be discreet.
Next. So Odnua is not the master, as I was expecting. So there's something older and even more ancient and evil down here. Basically like Tulu. Probably down here. Achievement unlocked. Last 5 levels of Odnua.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Xaurips? Really? Xaurips? Xaurips all the way down here?
Leave it to me! Need something? Leave it to me!
Xaurips are like one of the first enemies in the game.
Of course.
Adraban.
You're not getting through me. That's it!
I'm ready.
Suck! Breathe through! Leave it to me!
Slowly now.
All right then.
Are we gonna see a dragon here?
I'm sensing some of the red gift will shed soon.
You can skip down through here. No. No skipping. We'll kill everything.
Eyes open.
You know that how Steam is more or less just this fancy reskin of Internet Explorer that serves you turn out crappy HTML? Yeah. That is pretty much Steam. That shows you this side.
Hey,
I was hoping it would be something better than that, to be honest.
Well,
you're not getting through me.
that's it! Barathas! Die! Barathas!
Yeah, I guess that's nice. I guess I was hoping it to be much something more.
I'll stay out of sight.
Barathas!
Laying low.
Oh, you need to actually go then climb down in there. 'Cause there's nothing here.
I shall
It was
be discreet.
Dungeons 2 Elizabeth. Let me type it to you. Here, Dungeons 2. Like that. If you're actually planning to buy it, don't get it on Steam. Get it from Greenman Gaming. Through this, you get it cheaper. Unless you're, of course, having it from somewhere else, even cheaper. But with that discount coupon, you get it 20% cheaper than on Steam. The stairs have crumbled away, leaving you at the edge of a dark pit. You'll have to proceed down carefully, and climbing back may be difficult. Your progress is slow, as the rocks shift precariously under your grip and footing, but you're able to maintain your handhold. You pick your way carefully down the cracky walls and pilestones, and eventually find yourself at the bottom.
Nice and quiet.
Whoa! Adra Dragon. That's damn cool. From under a cloak of gloomy shadow, lit only by a sickly hues of the Adra statue, emerges what can only be a dragon. Vibrant living Adra plates its height, and the movement of its joints is like grinding of boulders. The dragon stretches itself up to its full height, its horns looming like towers, and then it lowers its head, turning a sharp, intelligent gaze upon you. If we puff up our chest real big and make loud noises, we might be able to scare it off.
Here you are, nearly at the heart of the world. What a journey you have made.
You are the master below?
Yes, the master below. You have found her. Kadnua is mine, as is all that lies beneath it. How fortunate you are to learn such well-guarded secrets. All it has cost you is your life.
So you're the one they all spoke of all this time?
In a fashion. Think on it. How many hundreds of souls killed by fawning Zorips, or devoured by trolls? Dashed against sealed doors, dragged screaming into dark pits by spiders. All to see what you have seen. A gate into the past. The history of a fallen people. The haunted treasures of a mad king. The final monument of a distraught father, an old man weeping in the dark. And each and every man and woman that falls comes here, to this place, to me.
What is this place?
All that remains of a dead man's greatest wish. A grand memorial, or merely a sorry little tomb. More than Ardnua's precious son are buried here, of course. Many more. It is where the Audra veins converge, before descending into the hollows of the world.
That is what calls you all down here, in the end, though it lies now beyond reach. Do you feel it, now that you are so close, that pull towards transformation? I think I'll just go back home, count my gold, live a long life. Let's go with that. After all this, think of how many have died to stand where you are now. How keenly jealous they would be. I don't think there's any other option than fight this beast. I would rather not fight. That is your way, isn't it? To bandy words instead of blows, to negotiate and compromise. There are no sweet words that will save you here, dwarf. We have each come to our limits. I cannot let you leave. You'll have every dragon hunter for miles down here trying to make a name for themselves. And you, well, you can't go any farther. This is the end. Oh, you can actually flex the dragon with resolves. Wait, tell me why you are down here at least. Surely, you can guess. The dragon raises her head, looking towards the towering legs of the Adra statue. You know what power lies within the soul. Everything here, living or dead, knows it, feeds on it, thrives on it. I fed upon Odnua's slaves while they toiled, and then, once I had grown upon the Titan and the living veins of the world. To go from a single feeble intelligence to hearing voices of hundreds, perhaps that sounds familiar to you? The statue survives in part, as do I. We are much changed, the both of us. She raises adder-laden wings, raised above you like a second ceiling. Nothing can feed upon the souls of thousands and remain the same. But you are the only one who has come so far. I cannot allow you to leave, not now that you have seen this place. You feed on the statue? With the fall of the Engwithan, the statue has come to hold the souls of its time and of the eras since. The dragon lowers her wings, and in consuming it, I have gained what power and knowledge these fleeting lives provide. Every clumsy explorer, every mercenary and adventurer, their souls drift down, and some are caught here, in what remains of Odnua's Titan. Any single soul is but a trifle, of course, raindrops in the desert. What will you do when the Adra is gone? What indeed? Am I to dig my way free, follow your tracks up and out of this place? There is a rumbling growl underlying the dragon's speech. Already the Titan is not what it once was. I have few centuries yet before the remainder has lost its power, and then I will starve. That hardly helps you here and now. So you are trapped here. I came into this place as a hatchling. I was yet small, and my wings light. You will note that I have grown. The dragon stamps one mighty foot upon the earth, and the ground quakes. So too has the Adra weighted me down. Cipher. But I am not fully trapped now. The mind wanders, and like your ciphers, like you, I can cast myself beyond the limits of my bones. Only my reach is far greater. All that has happened since Odnua's fall, I have witnessed firsthand. The fall of cities, the death of languages, war, pestilence, the mundane lines of farmers and kings alike. Entire days I have lingered in the low consciousness of people 100 leagues apart, but in time always the body calls.
And here I return. The endless tide of treasure hunters. Odnua's sorrow. I have observed 100 lives upon the surface, and all are dear to me. But the flesh reigns.
But you're a dragon, isn't that better than being some peasant? It is an irony that is not lost on me, that you are very small and frail, where I am not, and by being so could climb the steps and be free. When you are dead and gone, I will still be imprisoned. Is there no way to free you?
Do you mean to dig me free? There may be a way, if you are willing.
Well, I am not gonna let this dragon live.
I cannot send the whole of my soul afield, not at once. But if you were to take something of mine past the boundaries of this place, I could obtain a new living vessel, a body with which I might wander the world, as you do.
How would this be done? There is an old amulet given me by the Xarips with the talisman of Adra as might match my scales. Such tokens provide a crowning point, and if you could find the vessel that might hold a soul as powerful as mine. It is a matter of transferring my soul first into this small portion of Adra, and then into some adequate body. The meat of me dies here, but I will live in another form. A vessel, so I would have to kill someone? We cannot kill, but yes, someone so sufficient power that my soul will not burn their flesh to cinders. I have observed such a person in my journeys. There is a dragon hunter, Fallen Druid, who has geared her soul against such threats. I would be lying, dwarf, if I said I did not also enjoy the irony of it. She lingers at the shrine of Galawain, within Scorched Forest, the Black Meadow. Perhaps she means to rekindle that fading sense of victory. The dragon's laugh sends vibrations through your sternum. What is to be my reward of this? For this? Death of this form in time, your life, and what wealth I can give you. But what will you do in this new body? The dragon looks up toward the dark upper reaches of the cavern. I know not. Live out a final story, everything which occurs to me once I am free. I will help you.
Then take the amulet. You will need to convince her by some means to place the amulet about her neck. With that conduit between us, I will have the means to displace her soul and gain my freedom.
But first you must return to the place where you slew your predecessor. Set that scale upon the Titan's hand, and I will then move my soul within it. Once you are out of reach.
Know this. I will not be easily betrayed, nor will mere stone contain me if I do not wish it.
Okay. And we're gonna save the game and kill the dragon. And then we're gonna probably do the quest.
Hey,
See what's in here.
Mind your step, little.
Lots of other guns.
Tell me. Ah.
yes?
Que? Ah.
You can trust me.
Ready. Will do.
You may be able to trust
Yes.
him, but not me.
Need something?
I'm gonna test out my fight against the dragon.
Hey, How may I help?
Can we rest here? Yeah. Let's have a nap next to the dragon. Well, that is a big AoE right there.
Yes.
Ouch! Boom! Adra Dragon Breath. Insta-kill 4 party members. Yeah.
Shot. Still alive?
I'm not sure if you're meant to kill this dragon.
Shot.
Wing Slam. 121 crush damage.
Quay?
Still alive? I need something sharp.
Hey.
Curse your eyes!
Hit it.
Alive? I need something sharp.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Holy wood skin. I'm being dominated and healed by the
Kinda stuck
Xaurips.
over here.
Yeah, that's not happening. That breath. I'm wondering if it is actually possible to even kill this dragon. It does seem pretty powerful. See, I'm gonna check if this is even possible to kill. But Dragon is a lot less powerful than the boss in Agarest. Yeah, I'm also not max level, so I think we could do it probably. I could just outrange the breath, to be honest. And CC for the minions, yeah. I wonder, do I want to kill the dragon or do the transference? I don't. What is the difference between those? No penalties for helping the dragon. You miss out on an achievement if you don't kill the dragon, so we are killing the dragon. Well then, let's think of a strategy how to kill this dragon. I guess a good start would be not to get one-shotted by the dragon. So get Eder and, well, Eder in the front and no one else.
Hey, of course.
So put Eder in there.
I'm
and
ready.
You guys go here. We'll use this as a choke point.
Ready.
Que?
What is it?
And spread in here.
How may I help?
Pull the dragon back here.
Hey. All right then.
And what buffs do we have? Oh, traps. Could do traps as well. Let's put one Sunlance trap in there. Everyone gets beer. It's damage reduction. What else can we do? Suicide run, take 2? Yes. +1 constitution. Petrified for 10 seconds. I want to do that trap instead. Although it might not work. Nah, it's fine, Halfdansken. It's only a dragon. Surely cannot be too bad.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
It already released, and
Que?
I was really surprised of
something?
that. It's like, what? Already out?
Huh?
Well, let's go. Actually, don't you have like traps you can place on the ground on this guy? Searing seal.
Lavaro. Bio. See.
Like,
On it.
Hey,
Ing? That didn't sound very dragonly to me. Oh, guys. Oh wait, I almost nearly died from the breath.
that's not very...
Where are we going? People, stay here.
very helpful. Huh?
Will do.
Aye? Indeed.
Well, something is coming, I can see.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Oh, hello. That looks very much like a dragon coming through there.
Yeah? Need something?
DLC, extreme powerful districts buildings, especially for kills because of more levels. That if and when you can build them, boost that settlement through the roof.
What?
Is that? What is the dragon doing? The dragon is doing something. Which cannot be good.
How may I help?
That didn't work. Need to try something else.
I find this very similar to the Titan mechanic in the Age of Mythology, and frankly, I did not like that game.
Feast your eyes!
Well, hello, ads coming through.
Que?
Did you move? I like where you are, please. Don't move. Enter the Dragon Disco. Have you played? I have not. I have not. Durance, you're a bit too close. I just need to get rid of the ad trash. And then we are already in a much better shape.
Lava will be unseated.
I need to keep an eye on the dragon. What the hell is he doing?
That's
Word build our sound.
Oh! Is the dragon too fat to go through there with the ads on the side? I think that might be the case. Fatso dragon. I don't know how dance. We need to play that. Yeah. It is too fat to go through there. The ads on that side are blocking him from coming through.
I need something sharp.
Didn't stop him from insta-breathing everything to death though.
Que? Well now.
Not only a dragon Ijuki, it's a Adra dragon. So it's like dragon times 2, pissed off as hell.
This is testing my endurance.
This thing isn't doing the job. Come on, Palagina head.
There we go. That breath is OP as shit. It's like boom, party down. Adra is the green stone looking stuff, like that face there. Well then.
Hey,
Need something?
I might not be high level enough to kill the dragon, to be honest. Which is very likely.
What? Still alive?
I'm
I
ready.
need something sharper.
That didn't work! Need to try something else!
feel like getting raked much. I am getting very raked by the dragon. What kind of cone does that breath do? Yeah, it's like shotgun. Boom. I need to turn the dragon like this way. To avoid that breath. So yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty
I'm ready.
meh, Night Basilisk. I was thinking about maybe I should pre-order it or something, but then I was like, yeah, I'll wait. We'll see.
Of course.
Yeah, the breath is just
Leave it to me!
instant death to everyone except Eder and Pallegina, I think.
Still alive? I need something sharper.
I need something sharper as well. Kind of crappy looking towns. Really hard to parse map, various visual glitches in the battle screens.
Of course. Hey,
Still alive? I need something sharper.
this
Come on, dragon, this way.
thing isn't doing the job.
Wing slam, 206 crush damage and additional effects. Boom. Tank dead in one attack. How bullshit is this dragon? Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Exactly, Knight.
Not even slowing it down.
How can I even survive that first breath when it's so nasty?
I need something sharper. Not even slowing it.
Also, the fact that my healer has to be like hugging the dragon's mouth is not very helpful.
That's not very helpful. This thing isn't doing the job.
There must be something to deal with that dragon's breath. I wonder if it's raw damage.
I'm ready.
Need something?
What? Yes.
Hi? Of course. This thing isn't doing the job.
Nice night.
Yeah? Curse!
Adragan interrupted worm. Oh, yeah, I spawned these. Come on.
Your eyes!
That's not right.
What was that? Wing slam. Kick in the balls? Yeah, we'll have to try that. Has to be a pretty strong kick in the balls though. Oh, he did a wing smash and breath immediately after each other.
Get up, Towhead! You've been through worse!
Well, isn't that fucked? Both of them are almost insta-kill spells from full health. I would have to get like a massive resistance against everything on everyone to be able to survive that breath. The breath seems to be corrosion damage though, so we might be able to deal with that.
Of course.
Rock solid boss. It's a bit too solid, yes.
Ah,
Hey.
What?
Lavaro. Bio. See.
This is a totally optional, so you don't actually have to do this. I mean, you don't even have to kill the dragon. Oh shit! Hey, dragon.
You're not getting through me.
That crushing damage. And now he's after the party.
Hey.
And breath.
Get your blood!
Alive? I need
This
some
thing isn't doing the job.
Yeah, we are not killing this dragon.
I'm ready. For the Republic!
Not with this level of party, at least.
sock. Breathe.
If I cannot even survive the start of the combat.
Larger than Horton's back.
I petrified the dragon. Well, you hate racing games? You should play it. Nah. Match made in heaven. Maybe. You can petrify the dragon. Poor dragon. Even just killing the ads is very difficult.
Breathe through leak now. Breathe through leak now.
This is like torture in a good way. Yeah. I'm not. I cannot do this at this level, to be honest.
Almost had it. Let me try again.
No use. I need something stronger.
And there comes the dragon again.
Oh, that's Let me try again.
And a breath. Boom. Let's do one more. There is no way I can deal with the damage. You need to do like massive debuffs on the boss or something. Just keep him
I'm ready.
24/7 under debuffs.
Hey,
Yeah? On it.
how may I help? Indeed.
Tell me. I understand.
Bye.
How may I help?
What?
Hey,
I'm ready.
Everyone drinks a beer before we go.
What?
You tarry. Are you having doubts?
No? Have a spike up your arse.
I'm ready.
Oh, Eder died instantly. One-shotted by the dragon. And insta-mind control.
I need something sharper.
How is that even fair?
Need
Ah,
something?
this thing is doing the job.
Lighter than a warthog's
Don't even slowing it.
This thing is...
What do you now use? Tail Lash.
This thing is
Tail Lash
doing the
insta-killed
job. This thing
everyone
is
as well.
doing the job.
It's no use. I need something stronger.
Yeah, screw this dragon. He has 360-degree insta-kill all the people abilities.
I'm ready.
Hey,
Oops. Wrong button. Oops. Guess we're gonna get to level 12 and we'll see what we do with this shit. Get some more gear.
I'm ready.
hey. All right then. All right then.
That is a bit too OP. I mean, well, it's a damn dragon, but still. Let's go complete some of the quest stuff, I guess. Yeah, then. See ya, Grigani. Damn bullshit dragon. Well, at least there's some challenge in the game. Although not very happy about a massive insta-kill ability like that. Not the kind of difficulty I would usually like. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just go. I'm sure we can do that quest later on as well. Yes, more storyline. This Assassin at Large, travel to Twin Elms. I cannot get back to the city, which kinda sucks. I think this is where we need to go. We hit a small dragon wall in there. It's fine, Agrigani. I'll need to think about how to defeat the dragon. So this is now open, and that's now lit. Other disk is wedged in the shallow depression in the rock. Runes glow in the surface. So we can go down there. Can we go down here? Is the water gone? The water is indeed gone. Let's go in the dungeon first. Oh, shrooms. At least we know now what's in the bottom of the place. Where did my wife go? Are you sleeping? That'd be yes.
A blade in the dark.
They are men.
Huh?
Go to the back door. Stonehead. You hear a grating and grinding coming from the stone head above you. The chips of Ada and its sockets glow bright green. A voice, deep and resonant, echoes from the stone mouth. What begins as a garble of language resolves itself in your own mother tongue. There is no truer blade than the essence forged in bronze. Turn twice to the left and prepare your soul for its reckoning. Shit. I'm not sure if we can fix the blade. Because I cannot get to the city. The smith there cannot fix the stuff.
Slowly now.
Leave it to me!
Poison!
I need to find
Parathis!
another smith.
Huh? Hey, I shall be discreet. Course. Course.
Oh, crystal eaters.
Leave it to me! I'll chew the gristle off your skull!
Hey,
A lot of these enemies will be very easy to kill now because we went to the Adra.
all right then.
Tunnel place. So we know all of these enemies already, basically.
Parathis!